timeshareterminationteam.com. They'll get you. If you're a company that's currently trying to hire, you face new challenges in finding the right person for that pivotal role. That's why you need to think about safely reopening your doors, enforcing social distancing, supplying masks for your employees, setting up hand sanitizers, and getting the right person in. As a business owner, you got a ton on your plate right now. That's why you should let ZipRecruiter handle the recruiting part. ZipRecruiter does the work for you. Their smart matching technology finds the people with the right skills and experience and actively invites them to apply for your job. ZipRecruiter also notifies job seekers who are the right fit after the job is posted, so you start getting matches for your job right away. In fact, 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Seamless experience from start to finish. ZipRecruiter takes care of your recruiting, so you don't have to worry about anything else. See for yourself right now. You can try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/back. That's ZipRecruiter.com/back. Here's your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword RICH to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's RICH to 200-200. Rhode Island's news, traffic, and weather station. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. WHJK, Providence, and iHeart radio stations.
September 14th instead of August 31st. The state's 2 teachers unions held a press conference yesterday calling for schools to start with remote learning only because of concerns over coronavirus. Governor Rhode has pushed for in-person learning, but says schools will only reopen if it is safe to do so. Rhode is expected to talk about the delayed start to the school year later today. Rhode Island has been removed from the COVID quarantine travel advisory that was recently placed under by New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. However, Rhode Island remained on the mandatory quarantine list for Massachusetts. Governor Baker did not indicate that any imminent change was on the horizon. The National Weather Service says today will be one more day of oppressive heat and humidity in southern New England. The heat index is expected to reach 95 degrees in central and northern Rhode Island. Coastal areas will stay around 80. All of Rhode Island except Block Island is under a heat advisory, along with most of Massachusetts and Connecticut. Providence Bruins are creating a new award to honor the late Colby Cave, a former player. Cave played 5 seasons for the Bruins and played a handful of games for the parent club. He died earlier this year following a medical issue. The team Bruins say the award will go to a deserving player for dedication to the community and charitable organizations. Get news 24/7 on demand at newsradiori.com.
The kind of opponent everyone dreams of. I'm Chris Foster, Fox News. President Trump tweeting bad about Joe Biden's newly announced running mate, California Senator Kamala Harris. Also telling Fox's Sean Hannity.
I don't quite get the choice, but we'll have it out. We have a great vice president named Mike Pence, and he will take care of business just like he did the last time against a different candidate.
Biden and Harris make their first joint appearance as a ticket today in Delaware. There's not much noise about a new coronavirus relief bill.
Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin on Fox Business expressing pessimism.
If the Democrats are focused on politics and don't want to do anything that's going to succeed for the president, there won't be a deal.
Mnuchin said there was room for compromise on a deal for more aid, but could not say when administration officials and Democratic leaders might resume talks. Negotiations with congressional Democrats collapsed last week, prompting President Trump to take executive action on unemployment benefits, evictions, payroll taxes, and student loans. In Washington, John Decker, Fox News.
Volunteers are needed to test the coronavirus vaccines progressing to the next trial phase. Fox 35 Orlando's Robert Guadarrama reports in DeLand, Florida.
Here at Excel Research, they've already enrolled about 300 participants. They still need about another 1,700 more.
We need to keep enrolling and meet those numbers.
Dr. Bruce Rankin believes people may be afraid to sign up.
A lot of people are still worried that they can get sick with the virus, so get COVID-19 from the vaccine, which is really not possible.
The research site aiming for 2,000 participants that will contribute to the nationwide study of 30,000.
You have to have enough there to get the data you need.
If people don't volunteer, the trial could be delayed.
Widespread testing on a new Russian vaccine President Vladimir Putin says is safe is supposed to start today. America's listening to Fox News. Now, here's your Storm Team 10 forecast.
Today, partly sunny skies with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms developing around noon through the early afternoon. High humidity again today with highs climbing up near 90. Thursday, a few more scattered showers in the afternoon, highs in the upper 80s with falling humidity. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Christina Ernie.
good ride in from Dean Street, so is 146 southbound from 295. With your southern New England traffic, I'm John.
This report is sponsored by the podcast, The Daily Zeitgeist.
The Daily Zeitgeist is a podcast for the world's smartest and funniest comics and writers. It gets you caught up on the day's news without grinding you down. Twice a day, they discuss all you need to know without crushing your soul. Listen to The Daily Zeitgeist on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you listen to podcasts.
I used to think that manicure was one big complex mystery. What's covered, what's not. Today I made one phone call to United Healthcare. Big time. In one call, I learned I could combine my Medicare coverage into a single plan for a little or no extra money. With the AARP Medicare Advantage plan from United Healthcare, I get more coverage than original Medicare. My prescription drops my ticket, plus other great benefits like dental and 24/7 virtual doctor visits with zero copays. Plus, it's the only plan with the AARPA. So if you're turning 65 or have questions about the mysteries of Medicare, make that one call to United Healthcare at 1-855-283-2836. That's 1-855-283-2836. Or go to getuhcmedicaretoday.com.
Hey, Dr. Petrino. Benefits and availability may vary by plan or location. United Healthcare Insurance Company pays royalty fees to AARP for the use of its intellectual property. AARP and its affiliates are not insurers. AARP defendants will endorse each of the producers or brokers.
Shop Lazy Boy at Connie's Furniture and Mattresses.
Lazy Boy's reclining sofa is healthy for recliners, quality, and comfort features on the gold standard of the industry. Choose from leather and powerwood options. Enjoy the comfort of Lazy Boy recliners starting at just $298. At Connie's, you'll also find non-reclining sofas with versatile looks and a wide selection of custom fabrics. Made right here in the USA, Lazy Boy furniture is built to last. Save double the mass sales tax today at Connie's Furniture and Mattresses.
News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
What you're about to hear is the fusion of entertainment and enlightenment. This is the Glenn Beck Program.
I've told you for a while that courage is contagious, and that you know what is happening in the world. The world is going over a cliff, and you must not go with it. People ask all the time, what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? Well, what you can do is stand. And even if that means you're afraid, in fact, especially if it means you're afraid, that's the one that you should do. Because you know what's right, you know what's wrong. There is a teacher out of California. Sarah, can I say what school district she's in? Okay, so she's in California, and she is gravely concerned that her appearance on the show is going to get her fired or worse. And we're disguising her voice, but she has a message that she cannot sit with any longer. Something that's happening in California in the schools, and we go there in 60 seconds.
This is the Glenn Beck Program.
Just checking in. Can we give out her social security number before the interview? Can we get a check on that? And her address. Can we feature her picture prominently on television? Just want to check in on that. I know it's a weird line here. We're disguising her voice. Can we show her wedding video? Is that something that we can do? Can we check into that? Thanks, Sarah.
One of the most important things that business owners need to know, no matter what kind of business they own, is you should never hire Stu. Because you'll never succeed. Anyway, you also need to know how much money is coming in, how much money is going out, what your inventory is like. You have to know all of the numbers. If you don't know all of the numbers from every department, you don't know your business. And that could drive you out of business at the best of times, let alone right now. This is why you need NetSuite by Oracle.